Oh dear, I'm so excited to come your way again. It's another Friday and I'm Emefa Adeti. So if you followed election brief run up to the 2024 election, there was this man who will always show up at anywhere anything looked like election, especially for the NDC. Now this man will either be arguing his way out, he will either be bulldozing his way out, or he'll be answering very tough questions, especially on the Joy News channel. If you didn't even have to watch it, you definitely will see excerpts of it somewhere on social media, or you heard of him as well on radio. But you never had the opportunity to put a human face to the work that he does. You probably see him all the time trying to win election for his party or the other. But today, have you wondered whether he likes to eat maybe fufu or tuozafi? Have you wondered whether he probably has missed taking trotro or not? Today we uncover all of that. This evening we're joined by Rashid Tanko Computer, who has been running the responsibility of elections even before this year. But even more importantly, he is now steering the affairs at GIFED, the Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communications. And there's so much to ask about that sector. But maybe today is not the day. Today we want to get to know him better. Why is he even wearing black today? Well, this is Personality Profile, and I know you're welcome. I know that I got you. So welcome, take a seat, and let's enjoy this journey on today's episode on Personality Profile. How are you doing?
I'm terrific.
You are, huh? That sounds like somebody who likes to buy pizza. Terrific Tuesday. I hope you're well.
I'm good.
How is it going at the GIFEC?
It's fine. It's getting on well. I mean, we have reset GIFEC in line with our reset agenda. When we came in, the GIFEC we met is not the GIFEC as of now. We have transformed it within the shortest possible time in line with our manifesto of resetting. GIFEC is now a household name, an agency that used not to be known by even you, the media. Until I came in here, senior journalists in the country didn't even know there was an agency known as GIFEC until we came in and rebranded and put in a lot of structures in place administratively and then operationally to bring GIFEC to the doorstep of ordinary Ghanaians. So
well, what gets into how that's, yes. I'm yet to find it at my door though, because I'm an ordinary Ghanaian. But which one do you enjoy most? Running the affairs here at GIFEC or being that party soldier that you are? Maybe I'm talking about being the Deputy Director for Elections for the NDC. Which one do you enjoy most? Which one of them is difficult?
Actually, both are intertwined. If you look at it, I enjoy both because they appear to be on the same wavelengths of my work. I'm somebody who is so much passionate in gadgets, I mean equipments and all that. So don't ask me why I'm called computer.
I've asked you a number of times and I don't think I'm convinced with the answer. So today I'll ask you again.
So I'm so passionate about it. It's more or less like an impetus to what I do at the election directorate. I mean, it's an added advantage to the work of election directorate. It makes it easier. I mean, that previous knowledge of having worked in the field of IT. I used to be an IT lecturer. We were the first pioneers in using IT to teach subject areas in around 2004 to 2008. I was then teaching at the teacher training college.
Oh,
and then, so
which one of them?
Tamale Teacher Training College. I taught there for almost 11 years, training teachers. So I have plenty of teachers all over the country. I've trained in those years. And they were the first to introduce IT. And then so on for the training. And so it's been part and parcel of me. Something about IT. I was using it to teach pre-vocational skills. I mean, art, graphic design and all those things. I was using IT to teach in those areas. So we're the pioneers in using those things. And then that even led me to win the Best Teacher Award in IT for the first time in Northern Region and nationally third best teacher. So it's my field. It's an area that I'm so passionate. And it made my work easier when it came to election directorate works from the 90s to this time round. So it wasn't a surprise when people saw me chasing the easy left and right. I knew what I was doing because it's something that I knew that they were up to something mischievous.
I see. So for a teacher, I mean, let's take a trip back to your childhood. Did you envisage where you are today? Especially for the branch that you have just told us about, teaching. Did you think that you're going into active politics like this and even take up a role such as this one?
Actually, when I started schooling from the rural area, I mean, I came from a rural community. Bimbilla is my hometown, and Willinsey. I schooled both in Bimbilla and Willinsey. I mean, from the 70s to 80s. I didn't envisage to be a teacher. Actually, I was so... actually, initially, I wanted to join the military because of Rollies, you know, where the young guys carved into the DYLG. It was a wing of the PNDC. We used to call it Democratic Youth League of Ghana. It was one of the offshoot of the PNDC. So I was so passionate about Rollism and then his move. So I wanted to, but I was too smallish. So
you were?
I was so smallish at that time. So it's like I wasn't qualified.
So it's not like you tried at all. You didn't try at all.
But I was passionate in making sure that I go through the educational system because, in fact, I lost my parents at a very early age. So I decided that the only way I could survive the trend of life was to make sure that I go through education very well, because I was very young and very smallish. So through that, I managed to go through the first GSS system where they pioneers for it and passed very well. I mean, at that rural area, the whole district, I was the only person who got distinction at that time. In the 80s, it was easy. So I got admission to prestigious secondary schools in Tamale and then outside Tamale. But funds was a difficulty, you know, in this area. So I couldn't take up those admissions. So I had to make do with my hometown, Bimbilla Secondary School. And so when I went in there, interestingly enough, I got distinction, and I was expecting I would be put in science or some Greek and all that. But they put me in visual arts class.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't understand what was that. But look at distinction, aggregate 7 at that time, and I'm put in a subject known as visual. That was just the beginning. So, you know, we didn't understand what the course was all about. But the headmaster was insisting that is the course you must do. But I was thinking that I could go to science, because if others got aggregate 20, some 15, 30, and they were put in science class and other thing, why me distinction visual art? You see, destiny. Yeah. So I said, no.
Would you say that the headmaster knew what did he see? What do you think he saw?
From the onset, I could draw. After this, I will give you a picture of you. I'll draw you.
Really?
It's part of me.
How long would it take for you to draw me?
Oh, it shouldn't take me more than 20 minutes to pencil you, give you an outlook.
I should find you a paper and a pencil.
Oh no, we'll start it right now, and we'll show you today. We'll show you today.
But you see, please fetch me a paper and a pencil or something. Once we're having
it's for some time now, so I will try.
I will not expect it to be very perfect, because you've been busy with elections, but we can just attempt
it. At that time, I could draw, and we used to have what we call technical drawing. It was a course, and so I was one of the best students in the technical drawing aspect. And I believe that was the reason why they look at my score in the technical drawing and the way I like drawing in the school. In the classroom, I could draw pictures. I would go on the blackboard, draw my teacher, I would draw the teacher and draw everybody. So it was part of me.
Just some of the things you have drawn already.
I have them plenty. I will make them available when anytime you see them. And my works are there. As you heard this thing, my students will tell you the magic hand.
That's what they called you.
They used to call me the magic hand. I mean, because I just put the paper and pen together. You are out there. I'll put you in there. So I could draw very, very well. So I wasn't surprised they put me in there. They said I should do visual art. So in the visual art class, I was there, and then we had these VSO guys from Britain who came, and they were teaching English and math. There were two of them, two ladies. One was teaching mathematics, the other was teaching English. So the math class, I mean, the way they slang at those days, we're young, we didn't even understand. I was the only person who could understand what the lady was doing. Wow. So I was more or less like a PA to her. Okay, she will finish and say, okay, Tanko, come and explain to your colleagues. They seems not to understand what I'm doing.
And you do that in
And I was
English or
doing,
in your local?
I'll do it in English and then explain it, because maths was like drinking water to me.
Okay.
My best subject was mathematics and science. And because of the nature of the things I do. So she used to call me computer. And I didn't understand what was computer about. But she was calling me computer. I'm sure because of the way I used to work maths, and she would bring the formulas. I'll even get the answers before we start putting it together and all these things. So that's how the name came from.
Interesting.
Yes, so from that area, she gave the computer. She started calling computer, and then, well, I said, I have to just take the name.
I have the backstory now.
Yeah, so that is how it started. It started from that side. So a lot of guys thought I would drift into that area, maths and sciences and all that. Unfortunately, I lost it somewhere along the line.
What do you think?
No, well, it's not the finances. When we finished secondary school, and then I got passed. In our group, we were about 113, and then only 2 of us passed out of the 113 in that year. The first SS.
Do you remember the other person?
Yes, she was a lady. She was lucky. She was seated behind me in the exam hall. So don't ask me what happened. How she got passed. You leave that one to another day. Yes. In fact, something I need to let you know that the SS was supposed to be 3 years. I did it 2 years.
Yes.
Wow. The first year, I had a sickness on my leg, and then it bucked me down from January to December. I was down. I couldn't walk.
Did you know what was the problem?
It was a disease. I can't explain. It's traditional. One night, I couldn't get up, and the leg was swollen, and they say it's not a hospital matter, traditional treatment all over for a whole year. So I was lying down in the house, and then but the headmaster had confidence in me. He said, this young man, he can write the exams. Let's bring him to write the end of year exams. So I was put on a bicycle. I still have my brother who was putting me on the bicycle. And then they sent me to sit down and write. Meanwhile, I was lying in the house. I had a friend who always come home with the notes. Anytime they give them notes, and I said, you bring it to me. I'll rely on my sick beds, and I also copy. I had a very big notebook which carried all the subjects put in one book. You know, it wasn't easy those days. You know, so. And I was reading while they were doing their own thing in school. But at the end of the exams, nobody could come closer to me in the exam hall.
Like the lady who even sat behind you.
I beat everybody hands down.
Do you remember
they still know them. Yes, yeah. Akos, you used to call her. We call her Akos. Yes, I even met her at the university. Yeah. So, okay. So we went through that.
And so you eventually now became a teacher. I mean, years ago,
virtually. Yeah.
One of the professions that your parents will encourage you to go through will be teaching, nursing. They called it the security and the show jobs.
Yeah.
For you, at what points did you then decide that, no, let me go into teaching, or that one as well just happened to you?
Yeah. So when we finished the course in 1993, at that time, and then I got passed, I got admissions from Science and Tech. They gave me, because from that rural area, and this young boy passed this, and so they gave me admission, and then Legon. But I didn't have money to pick up the admission too. You know, the parents were not. They always relying on my sister, my young sister, who was also damn illiterate, and then she was managing her business. So where to get the money to send me all the way to Kumasi, and Accra was a difficulty. So the only shortest way was this teacher training college, because we had these allowances that they were given. So that one, it was easier. And so we agreed that, okay, why not go to teacher training college and go through it? You'll be getting allowance to manage yourself and then help the family too. So that's how I ended at the teacher training college. Interesting, I have to bring in something. My big brother, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, we're together. He came at the time I was in the secondary school. He was there to help. The O-level system was still there to help them in the economics. He was teaching economics, yes, at that time. So from 91, 92, I was together with him in the same room, doing our own thing. At that time, he should have been an economist. I mean, damn brilliant in economics at that time, 91, 92 and all that. So we get together, but I was with the new system.
Okay.
But we're close and very close,
Okay.
and we rose up together.
So take me back to your childhood. How many siblings did you have, and at what age particularly did you lose your parents? Did you lose them together? Who passed first? What's
In
the
fact,
story?
I lost them at the age of 6. Yes, my mother passed first, and then followed by my father.
Do you remember the
Yes,
events?
my mother passed when I was about 3 or 4 years when she passed. And then my father followed when I got to about 6 years, and he also passed. But then I had sisters, then 3 sisters, and then I came last. So that's why I'm called Tanko. So you now get the name. Why
Also, Tanko is...
Tanko is the only boy among girls.
Okay, what language is that?
That's Hausa.
Hausa.
Yes, but Dagwani we adopt it, I'm a Nanumba from Bimbila. So when you hear somebody called Tanko, then be sure that the last baby and the rest are girls.
Okay. So if you were a boy among the girls and you were the oldest as well, what would you be
They
called?
will still call you Tanko.
Okay.
So long as you are the only boy amongst them. So the first is a lady followed by 2 ladies, and then I came last. But all of them, they are still alive, and then I'm still with them.
Do you think life would have been a little different when you were young if your parents didn't pass at an early stage?
Yeah, I do that because my dad was very much interested in education. They went through the standard 7 system. So our time we were calling mathematics, they used to call arithmetic. He didn't understand what we call mathematics. So anytime I came from school and I say you have math assignment, he say, what is mathematics? Is it arithmetic? They were calling arithmetic at their time, and he was so much passionate about education. He would send me to school and bring me back.
Makes sense.
And make sure that closer he would come and pick me. At that time, you
was
imagine.
he interested in your sisters going to school as well?
That is the funny aspect. He was not quite interested because my sisters were not also interested in education. The one who was to go with me somewhere along the line, when we got to P3, she said she was not going to school. That anytime she goes to school, she's seeing pictures and other things. She doesn't understand. So she left. She abandoned it completely. So the old man said, no, for you, you cannot. So he was matching me boot for classes.
But what work was he doing? And your mom as well?
No, he was just a blacksmith. My father was a blacksmith. I'm a blacksmith myself, so I can do chains for you. So
wow.
Yes. He was a blacksmith, and then
your mother?
No, my father. My mother was a trader.
Okay.
She was a trader. She used to come at that time. Very industrious lady. She could travel from Bimbila to Accra to buy things and go back. Remember the Itewan war that we had, communal war we had in Bimbila. She was preparing food, and people would queue in our house to buy because it wasn't easy. She was industrious at that time, very industrious lady, and everybody knew her. But she died in a road accident around Akusi here. Accra, going to Akusa Fenya site.
At that time?
At that time.
Did they tell you? Did you understand it? Or you
yes,
had to grow up to come in?
Yes, I understood it.
How did they tell you?
Interesting enough, I picked up very early. So when the thing happened, they told me, and I knew that we have lost him. But everybody was crying. I was sitting there and looking at them.
Why?
She's gone. I didn't because she's gone. What is it?
How did you
no,
understand
but
that?
it's gone. I mean, what can you do about it? So, and it's the same thing because my father was my friend. I was living with him in the city. He refused to marry after he lost a marriage. This man refused. He won't marry, so he was taking care of me.
You would have wished he
I
married?
wish he could marry again, but this man, he committed his life to the young boy and his business of blacksmithing and had nothing to do with women. I'm sure he was so committed to the wife that he didn't find it prudent to go and marry again.
How old was your mom?
Can I quote his age? I still have his picture. I carry his picture all along.
Your mother?
They gave him some ID card. Those days ID card. Interesting, that's what I have. And I always carry it around. It's there. That woman, that's why I like women. They are very interesting. Yeah, see, I carry it all. See, this is, you remember this, those days they were giving them ID cards.
Well, that is a very gorgeous woman.
Yes, she was very, very beautiful.
And you've kept this ID with you?
Look at the age of that thing, and you will see how I kept it from that time up to.
And shall I show it to my?
Oh, you can show it. That is very good.
That's Tanko's mother.
Those days.
Very elegant woman.
I kept it from the 70s all the way to this time. You see, this woman did very well. So the old man didn't want to marry again, and he took care of me. And And
He
make
didn't
sure
have
that
other wives also?
no.
Was
He
just a
didn't. It
single
was just
wife?
a single wife he had. But along the line, men and their own troubles. So get somebody to to produce one boy.
All right. Who now? Who has now demoted you as being the Tanko?
Yes, being a Tanko, and unfortunately along the line we lost him too.
Oh.
He was a police officer. I got him into the police service through education. I used my resources to educate him to the level that he managed to get to the police service, and then got married. He also gave birth to a young boy and passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The boy is with me now.
Yes. I'm so sorry to hear.
Yes.
Every day you carry that ID of your mother.
Yes.
What comes to you?
Yeah. I always cherish her. At that young, I could picture her very well, and the love she was showing us at that time. She would come from Accra and bring a lot of condensed milk and
that's what you remember.
I remember those things: condensed milk and Keita boys. Plenty of them in the house, and then other children will come. I will be the oga, and I will be giving them.
If she was alive today,
So
what would it look like if your mother was still alive?
She would have been sitting here. Every day I'll come with her to work. I'm telling you, that woman did very well.
You must have really loved her mother then.
She was. And my dad was somebody, I found my education today to where I've reached, I will dedicate it to him. He was a young man, like how I'm a young man. I mean,
any of your sisters taking after your mother?
Yes. I mean, the elder one has taken over the trade that she was in. She's also into that kind of trade, and then she's doing fantastic. But the other two sisters too are doing well. Then they are alive. Life is good. Everybody's getting on well.
After training college, did you nest the idea of changing the profession?
Well, when I finished the training college, and then I was lucky. I would say I was one of the luckiest guys because of, at that time when you finish training college, you were supposed to go to JSS or primary school to teach. But I was lucky. I'm sure because of the performance, the GES decided that they should rather send me to secondary school. That according to them, my performance was so, they were looking for teachers for the secondary school, they weren't getting. So looking at the performance of the exams, we have part 1, part 2. And my skills in pre-vocational skills and the IT, it will be good for me to go to the secondary school to handle graphic design, general arts, the subject we call general knowledge in art, and then picture making and all those arts courses. So I ended up in the secondary school. So I didn't teach at the primary or GSS, from the training college straight to secondary school. So I was being bullied because, coming with set A to teach at the secondary school, diploma was the highest people were holding and teaching in the secondary schools, and all that. They were bullying me. They think that I was just the Bob No rank teacher coming to rub shoulders with them at the secondary school.
Were you
I was
with them?
Yes, I was a Bob No rank. That kind of rivalry will be there because they are not your colleague.
But did you have your shoulders happy?
No, but I was so hard because I was rubbing shoulders with them. They were teaching, I was teaching. We were both teachers in the secondary school. And my students were performing. That first year, for the first time, my students started passing. And so the headmaster was so happy. They even made me the PTA secretary.
Oh, wow.
And added me entertainment master for the school.
What kind of entertainment were you having?
Oh, a lot of entertainment. Those secondary school entertainment. I was in charge of a young man like that. And then, so I was there. And then I thought, no, the way they are bullying me, let me further my education so that I also come and rub shoulders with them. So that I ended in Winneba. I would have gone to other institutions, but because I was interested in pursuing the teaching career, I wanted to go and get the degree in that. So I went to Winneba, University of Education. In fact, we were the first pioneers for the degree program.
At Winneba?
Winneba, yes.
You're quite a pioneer for a lot of things.
Yes. We're lucky. I'm just always a lucky young man. That's young age. Because at that time, Winneba, it was the oldies, the middle-aged guys who were going. Hardly you see a young person going in for a course like that because of their entrance exam. People were scared that you go there, you write 2-3 times before you pass. They won't allow you. They will make sure that the teaching profession, the courses, the subjects and all these things, you have to go through a lot of processes before you can pass their exams. But I did then that I was going to pass because I never failed exams.
When was the first time you came to Accra? Because all this thing was happening.
Yes, yes. No, first time in my father brought me to Accra as far back 1983, 84.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always traveling with the old man.
Okay.
Because he was a blacksmith who designed the knives and then sword and bring it to sell in Accra, and I was his body. So, so we always traveling. By 83, 84, I was in Accra.
Okay.
I visited Accra several with him, and then all that. I remember running video, a cinema and all that. We were going there when Michael Jackson did his trailer thing and all that.
It came with some,
it came with some chewing gum, which was like a pact. You take the chewing gum, and then his pictures will appear at the back of it.
Oh Lord!
Yes, in those days. So it was we were seeing all those kind of things. So I came. Then I came back in 1998, 99 for the Winneba exams. To write the entrance exams.
Okay.
Yes.
You're watching Personality Profile. Yes, it's Rashid Tanko Computer. At least you know where he got that name from. Stay with me. When we come back, we have a few questions. When did he start politics? Did he even think that his political career will soar to where he is now? Please stay. Welcome back to Personality Profile. I would say that I'm really enjoying the conversation. Listen, the ones we have before we come back on air, it's even more amazing. And so you have been a teacher through and through, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you recall when you decided to go into active politics?
Yes, you see, from the PNDC era, when we joined this DYLG, the one I told you about, the Democratic Youth Link of Ghana, it was an offshoot of the PNDC that was meant to train the young guys. I mean, to build in them the PNDC tenants, this probity accountability thing the Geraldis was pushing. So in that village area, we were the champions, the young guys in it. And then came in the 1992 constitution when the yes or no started, when they brought in the constitution and asked that Ghanaians should vote yes or no. I remember our opponents were saying they should vote no. We were the young guys who were going around the communities educating people that they should vote yes for the constitution. It will help the country and all that. So we started from that level, from the latest part of the PNDC to the NDC in 1992. And then when Rawlings was finally made our flag bearer in Cape Coast, we're lucky to be around. I mean, to see how it went through, fought hard at that time, very young. Our register at that time, they didn't have ID cards. It was just a small paper. They'll write your name, your house number, and then the number, and tear it for you. That was your voter ID. Yes, in 1992. That was what they gave to where everybody was using.
I've never seen something.
Oh yes, it was very interesting. 92. I mean, it was. I remember the songs were played. Very beautiful songs for the NDC. Had some small Niva cars. Then mounted speakers on top of it, and it was lovely. So we started from there. Then I came in strongly as a director of election in 1994, 1996.
Really?
Yes. At that time, when Ibn Chambers was our candidate in 1996 election, I was the one who collated the results for the NDC in Bimbila constituency. I mean, it was painful losing the election on that day.
What do you think caused it? It's just elections, right?
It's election, but a lot of things play out because of the communal violence, the war that happened between the Nanumbers and the Konkombes affected him a lot. By that time, he was then the deputy foreign minister. He was always out there when the war happened and all that. So he didn't have much time to stay home to do a lot of campaigning and all that. So our opponents took advantage of that and used it against him. So we lost the election for the parliamentary thing to an independent person. The NPP also didn't win it. Some unknown person came from a village and beat both of us. So we're sitting down, the NPP man was sitting, I was collating NDC, and then the gentleman who came from a village, unknown, in fact a teacher, some primary school teacher, he was representing PNC. He alone, he didn't even come with any supporter.
And he won.
He won the election. But what can you do? These are two guys fighting each other. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
The man will take it away.
Yeah.
And because nobody was ready to compromise. So keep your result, I keep my result. Let him take it.
What lessons did you learn from that?
So that's how in fact, we learned a bitter lesson. Because these were two giants. The NPP candidate was a giant. He was a doctor, a lecturer in Legon. I remember him, Dr. Ali. He was representing the Great Alliance. They used to call them Great Alliance. And then Chambers was for NDC. These were two powerful guys.
Yeah.
And yet this man came and beat two of them and won the election. That's how the independent man won. And then we didn't stop there. So we came back strongly again. In 2000, I was very active in that place to make sure that we get back the seat. And then by that time, I'd gotten to Winneba.
Okay.
And then Winneba, I became the propaganda secretary of TIN. We started TIN.
What does that even mean?
Yes.
Propaganda secretary.
At that time, we didn't, we used to have a propaganda wing of the party. In our constitution then, had a propaganda secretary.
What was the job of the propaganda secretary?
Well, just to propagate the ideals and then the ways of NDC, the works that we're doing and all that to the general public. It's like communication. That's why we changed to communication.
Oh, right.
So the current communications took over from what we used to call propaganda. So I was then detained propaganda for the whole of Central Region when I was in Winneba. And then we did very well at that time. I was working closely with one Professor Chumesi, who was then in the Castle Rawley's time. He was coordinating our activities. So anytime I'll get to him at the Castle. Rawley's knew me at that time.
I was just going to ask, how many times did you meet him?
Severally.
What kind of conversations did you have?
Yeah, he knows me with the computer. If you mention Tanko Rashid, he didn't know anybody like Tanko Rashid. It was a computer they all knew.
Right.
Up to now, my good friends, you go there and be mentioning Tanko Rashid, nobody knows who is that unless you bring the computer there. So they knew me. I mean, I remember the 1999, 2000 elections. When we were going for the elections, we were to organize the youth and other people to go to their constituency, the student front, to go to their constituency to vote for the NDC. And then, so we went to Castle to get resources to come and assess them. Students are very interesting people. You rely on them, you'll be in trouble. Now we came, you know what they did to us? They queue to collect their monies.
Yes.
We were giving them the money. They signed it. Oh, we are voting for NDC. None of them went to vote.
And this money was for what? Transportation?
Transportation. You know what they did? They took the money and went and voted against it. Said, Jimmy for fire sika cry tomorrow.
Sir John didn't lie at all. That has culminated into
they voted against us in 2000. We lost the election in 2000. And to make matters worse, they were waiting for me to arrive and they will deal with me.
What did you do? It's just
because NDC lost the election.
Yeah.
And so when we arrived there, at the gate, they came and took me, sent me to the pond, ponded me very well, and said, you are no more in power.
And until then, for
yes.
you have been a party person.
Yes.
Through and through and through and through.
Yes. We're doing all this work.
If you had the chance to make a choice again, it will still be the end.
Oh, yes. In fact, it's my passion. I love party work. I love party work.
So why haven't you contested as a member of parliament for any constituency?
No, because of my path that I've carved for myself, election management. I've been in that business since '96, managing the elections of the party from that grassroots level to the regional level and to the national level. I'm still perfecting it to understand the elections and its nuances. We've been in this business for a very long time. I remember 2002 when we went to vote our youth organizer, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, in Pram Pram. I was then a delegate from Winneba. We went there to make him the first time he became the youth organizer of the party. We were working closely together at that time. He was the youth organizer, we were in the teen front and all that, until I got to the region when I finished my education in Winneba, and I was then posted back to go and teach my, you see, interesting enough, anytime I finish a school, they send me back to my former school to teach again.
Oh.
I finished teacher training college and they sent me to Bimbisek to go and teach. Then when I finished Winneba, they sent me to Tamil teacher training college to teach again. So I always go back to my former school. So that's how I got to the region again as the regional treasurer. I became the regional treasurer of the party, won 3 successive elections. In fact, nobody contested me. They said that this man, if you contest an election, you lose. Don't even try. Don't just try. So I became the longest serving regional treasurer for the NDC in northern region. At that time, I was doing it at the same time as a regional director of elections for the party.
Okay.
Yes, from 2004 all the way to 2018, I was the director of elections. I managed all the elections of the party in the region. With all these MPs, I managed their processes, vetted them, and disqualified some and passed some. I had that tendency of disqualify. If you are not qualified through the parties, I'll disqualify you. I won't blink an eye. Just because we wanted the best for the party. And so,
are we seeing the same thing?
Oh yes, of course. And that is why. That is why, if you look at our venerable chairman, Honorable Johnson Asiri Nketia, the national chairman currently, he doesn't joke with me. He knows my principle. There was no time I would disqualify somebody and the national will come and overturn it. Okay. So anytime Computer was in charge of handling elections, the national was comfortable. They won't even come. They won't even send anybody. They know this man, when he's in charge of something, don't even come. Just go and rest.
That must be nice to say about yourself.
Yes, and I've worked with him when he was the general secretary of the party. He knew me that very well. And then so when he became the national chairman too, he knew me very well. So when my appointment came, he was all for it as a deputy director of elections for the party.
Let's get to even know you a lot better outside of the NDC. Are you married?
Yes. I'm married to 2 beautiful women. I mean, but they come from 2 diverse. I'm a very interesting family man. One is a Muslim, the other is a Christian. So I'm so happy.
How are you doing it? Are you Muslim? Do you practice
I'm saying
Islam?
That one is a Christian, the other one is a Muslim.
Okay.
And I'm from a Muslim stock. All my family, my sisters, everybody in the home, everybody is a Christian, of course. So you can really say I'm a Christian, there's a Muslim. All of them, they are Muslims. My family, my father, my mother, from the home where we came from, northern region, purely Muslim dominated.
Yes.
Okay. And then I decided to also pick a Christian wife as well. So I have 2.
Why?
Just to balance the equation.
What equation are we balancing?
So if we have a Christian, we have a Muslim. It's not a balanced equation.
So how many children do you have?
I have 10 children and then expecting more. I have 10 children. We must grow the population of Ghana. We have to grow.
So which is first, the Muslim or the Christian?
They are mixed up.
Which one came first?
The Muslim came first.
The Muslim came first. And she approved of the Christian one?
Well, what can she do about it?
I thought that for them, I hear they have to approve.
But the Muslim one allow 4, okay?
Yes.
You can marry after 4, right? Yes. And then the Christian don't allow that, right? And so I decided to pick the Muslim first so he can allow me to pick it.
Do they know each other?
Oh, they know each other, and they are living fine together in the same house. When they were in northern region, we were together in the same house, and then they are fine together. They were like sisters. I mean, together. One from the northern part, the other one from the south. My wife is from Mampong, the Christian.
So when you say my wife, which one are you referring to?
I'm referring to the Christian one from Mampong.
Mampong.
And then the first one, which is in our language called Wajira, the first one.
Okay.
Is also from Upper East. She's from Upper East. So you see that I've picked Upper East and then South to balance the equation.
So the 10 children, how many of them is for the first wife, and how many of them is for the second wife?
You people can ask plenty of questions. See this you see,
I'm curious. I'm fascinated.
The first one, my first daughter. I mean, she finished university about 3 years ago.
Wow.
And then she's happily married with the husband, and they have a child. So I'm a grandfather.
How old are you?
Leave that one for another interview
one
day. Which of the ages do you want? The football one or the artist one?
What?
I'm a young old man, so just.
You're a young old man.
Yes.
Okay, so your first daughter.
So I have a grandson.
You have a grandson.
Yes.
And you're planning to add more to the 10.
I named him Jerry Rollis.
You did?
Yes, that's the name of my grandson.
Okay.
Very handsome young boy, Jerry Rollis. Yes, and I'm sure you understand why I did that.
I will understand because
he's
the
founder
he's
of our party. He's a founder of our party, and which the democracy we are enjoying in Ghana. So the name must live on. Yes.
And you're planning to add more?
Of course, I'm still strong. I'm looking for a woman who will come and give me additional 5. So
which will be three wives.
So 3 wives. I'm not.
You're looking for another woman who? Oh, okay.
I can't marry now.
English, please. So what's simplify?
No, it's English. It's a simple thing.
You know, like it's not all of us understand very.
I know some people are not. Some people don't marry, but they have children. Is that not true?
So you're looking for somebody who can give you about 5 children, but not because you would marry them.
Talk of
have
marriage.
You started the
marriage?
process?
No, there's no process.
But does it look feasible? Does it look like you'd be able to?
For instance, if you want, we can sign an agreement. You give me children and go. We know marriage for you.
That's the offer you put on the table for the woman.
That's the offer
for the woman.
But for now, I'm concentrating on the 10. I want to make sure that they get the best of education. I mean, education is good. I mean, so I want to concentrate on them and concentrate on the job. So for now, it's not on the table to
but
have
do you have a girlfriend?
more.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I can't keep a girlfriend.
You can't keep
the
a
nature
girlfriend.
of my work, I can't keep a girlfriend. Seriously.
If you found a woman who understands it.
You won't understand. You run away and leave me.
So how are you going to have the 5 children
That's
with a
why
new
I'm saying
person
that for now it won't be on the table because it won't work.
But it's something you're nursing.
Because I'm so much interested in my election business to see how best we can keep the NDC in office for a very long time to come and to sanitize the electoral system of this country, reform it nicely.
So why don't you toss the idea of another 5?
No, I was just making fun of it.
Okay.
But to be frank, even one cry I can add.
You cannot add.
It's going to be a difficult thing. I am so engrossed in the work of my election and the job given to me by His Excellency John Dramani. I want to see how best the policies that we put in our manifesto, we should be able to implement it for the benefit of the good people of Ghana. So I don't want additional responsibility, somebody to give me more trouble, so that I can't concentrate. So it's better I keep my 2 wives.
Do they give you trouble?
And that's why I say it's better I keep the 2 wives and then the children, not to add another one for now. Okay. So
is it fun? Is it fun marrying 2?
No, it's not fun. It's just the responsibility. I mean, these are very responsible 2 young ladies. They are doing well, fantastic. One is a teacher. She's been teaching, or the other one is an airliner. She's busy in her airline business. So they are both of them are so much interested in their business, whatever they are doing, and they are helping in the upbringing of the children. I mean, one of them is in the university. My guy is in the university now, his 2nd year. The other one is just entering SSH. And then the others are doing fantastic in there. So all of them are in school.
So for a busy man like you,
yes.
the little time that you have, how are you able to manage to be with the 2 women?
Oh yes, we do. I have time for
Is it timetabled or what?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you know, one is in Accra, one is in Tamale. So I always visit Tamale weekends. I mean, I'll be with them and the family and all that. Sometimes they come to Accra. We have fun together and all that. Although I'm busy, they understood me. You see, I couldn't have gotten best wives apart from these 2 because they understood my job. They know that this man is so busy. He's so much interested in his election business. So don't bring your matter too much on him.
You must be a liberated man.
Oh, no, of course. I mean,
mentally.
From the onset, I made them to understand that you are marrying a man who is so much passionate in his election business, and to make sure that the NDC is on the sound footing. So no interference. If you want anything, we can do that.
And they perfectly
Leave me.
understand.
So when I step out, nobody asks of me. And because I'll come back in peace. I'll never come home in pieces. It won't happen.
They are not looking for their husband.
Oh, no, nobody.
They
don't.
That
They're certain demand, no matter what, I'll come back in peace.
Do you think that many men watching you today wish they were in your shoes?
Oh, yes, I mean, I can lecture them how to handle it. And they will enjoy it. Free consultancy. I mean, it's just have attention for them.
But
Keep
you don't
them.
have the attention
I do.
give.
That's why I'm saying that. Have attention. Let them understand you, what you do. And they will have a buy-in in whatever you are doing. And they are good to go.
Okay.
Because I've learned a lot from the national leadership of the party, led by Honorable Johnson Asid Nketia, the national chairman. I've learned a lot from them during their days, his days as the general secretary to the national chairman. I've learned a lot from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Is somebody I admired too much. When he was even the MP for Bole, we're that close, because at that time I was in Northern Region working. And I knew one day he would be a president.
Oh,
I mean, it didn't come to me as a surprise, because he was a gentleman par excellence. At that time, you could see it. And so some of us, we knew that one day this man will rule the country. And it came to pass. I mean, and he's exhibiting that. And so this learning is still ongoing. We're still studying and studying what they do, what they are doing. And that has helped us to where we have reached.
And so you say
Yes.
that currently you want to focus on your election management and all of that. You're not nesting any other political ambition?
It's already political. I mean, to be in the election directorate, to work with, I mean, initially you asked me why I was in black. Because you said you were coming to interview me. I wanted to dedicate this interview to my late boss, Dr. Omani Boama.
Okay.
That's why I'm putting on this black. Okay. And so that they will get to know that I'm doing this interview in his honor. I mean, he's somebody that was down to earth. I mean, I've learned a lot. Although I've been in election management a lot, it always takes two to tango. You should always look at another side of it. What you are learning, somebody might have another idea that you don't know. And this man brought in some new ideas altogether from the 96 all the way to 2018. He brought some new thing that I didn't know much. And we put it together. And that's how we're able to humble the MPP and the EC together. Because we're fighting two opponents in the elections, Electoral Commission and then MPP. So we needed to up our game. And he was on handy. When he put pen and paper together, he was always drawing the strategy and we were implementing.
I see.
That's how he was. Manibuama would sit down and write the strategy, see, do it with the computer. I know you are the striker. This is how you should strike.
That's your name too.
Yes, and I'll strike. And so that's how we're doing it. And so losing him at that level was a terrible
When you
moment.
heard, at what point did you hear, and what time did you hear?
It was terrible.
The helicopter crash.
Yes, it was just, I was just seated here. You know, I had a meeting with him in the morning, 7 o'clock to 7:45 on Akutia by-election. And he did his drawing, his strategy, and asked my colleagues, we are 4 deputies to him, and then what I was to handle and my colleagues were to handle and all that. So we finished the meeting and all this departure, and then I came and I was here to start my day's business. But I didn't know that the man was traveling. He didn't even let us know that he was traveling that morning. It was just around 11:30 to 12 that one of my friends, who is a general in the Ghana Armed Forces, called me and said, this is what happened. I nearly collapsed here. I nearly collapsed. I had to ask my driver to carry me to India High Commission. I didn't even know what I was going there to do. Because I was confused. He said, just send me to India High Commission. I want to go and sit there. I was confused. I didn't even know what was going on. So when he sent me to the India High Commission, I was seated there. And the commissioner, the people came. Our friend, you didn't even tell us you are coming to this. I was quiet. Before they realized I was crying, tears was all over my ears and my eyes and all that. And then they got to know that something has happened. I mean, so losing him is so terrible. I mean, we are still mourning him, although all the funeral and all these things. We had a meeting and one of the family person was showing me the death certificate. Then I said, so it's really true, this man died. It's gone. We'll carry on. The legacy is on. I mean, what he taught us, the body cameras things and all that, I mean, it's with us. And then I can assure you, the strategy he gave, you saw how we dealt with them at Kotia. When I told you in your last interview that we would deal with them with some submarine strategy they've never known. They thought we were joking. You saw how we dealt with them over there.
What does it even mean? Are you a Navy officer too?
Submarine strategy is there.
Do you recall what you said? He said submarine.
Yes. And when we come out, we'll fire and finish you. And that's how we did them. They were all over the place, jumping around, clapping and saying they are on top. You remember our last interview in your studio? One of their MPs was saying that he wanted to bet me for Akoti. I said, you are finished. I pull out my car key and say, you should pull out his car key. He's checking out. I said, you are dealing with Computer in his group and you think you can beat his election? My brother, if you had bought the car, I would have gotten a brand new car.
What car do you drive now?
Yes, I have my own car. This official car. I have my own cars, which are there. I'm a lover of cars.
You do?
Yes.
What's your favorite car you have now?
American cars. I always drive American cars.
What's the favorite brand of
Chevrolet Avalanche, and then it's still there, a very huge one. That's why. And then I have the Chrysler too. I used to drive Chrysler, Daimler Chrysler when it came. I'm a lover of those things. I told you I like gadgets and equipment and phones. So I have my cars. I like cars.
Okay.
That's one thing I like driving cars.
Let's talk about the rings on your finger. What are these rings about?
You want to know everything about it? Eh?
I told you that.
Okay, well, it's a Masonic ring.
What's that?
It's a Masonic ring.
What's that?
Freemasons.
Oh, right. This one.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Masonic ring.
Okay.
I'm a Mason. I'm a Freemason.
How long have you been in the Masonry? Very long time.
I mean, this is an opportunity for people to understand. I mean, Masonry is a craft. It's a craft for decent men. If you are not a decent person, we will not allow you into it. It's not a craft that the way people are thinking about it. A lot of people have misconception about Masonry. They compare that one to Satanism, they compare that one to occultism, they compare that one to some brotherhood thing and all that. It's completely different. These are completely different things.
How long have you been in there?
Oh, I've been there for a very long
10 years?
time. More than 10 years, over 20 years plus.
Okay.
I've been
how has it contributed to your life?
It shaped me a lot. It shaped me a lot, my understanding of human beings, how people think about you and society. I mean, it's like, when you talk of Masonry, it's like building blocks. You see, you need to shape your life and shape society life. So whatever we do there is to help society redefine who they are and how life should be.
How do you relate to your, shall I use the word colleague Masons who are in the other party?
No, we are very cool. Honorable Fenyo Makin is a very nice person. I remember my installation. He came in Tamale. He attended. Very beautiful. I mean, he was there. Nobody thought
What's
he could
the title
come.
again?
I mean, he came in for my installation,
Yeah.
and then as a master of Tamale, and I still salute him. I mean, he arrived there
for the masonry in Tamale.
Yes, in Tamale.
Okay, you're the master of
yes,
there.
Yes, so he came in there. All the people across the country, some from Cape Coast, Kumasi, you know, they all came across the political divide. In Masonry, you don't do politics, you don't do religion. But the most important is that you must believe that there is the existence of God. The moment you don't believe in the existence of God, you cannot be amazing.
But you believe in Jesus?
That is another story we must see another day.
Let's go to the next ring.
No, this is my wedding ring, of course.
Okay. Is this the one you wore for the first or the second?
You know, the Christian one, they use
ring.
The
okay.
Muslims
and I think it's big enough. It can represent the two.
The two, that's why it's big. I mean, so that for the two, I can do it for the two.
What about this one?
It's the same. There's the thing you're looking at.
Oh, so it's the same
It's
one?
the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the
okay.
same
Do they mean any rank or anything? If a person who belonged to Masonry saw the size of the ring, do they understand? Does it communicate something?
Of course, we do communicate. It's just like you have a joy news, you have the way you communicate over there. When you are in your meetings.
We are independent, fearless, and credible. It's quite audible.
And then we also talk of truth, integrity, charity, okay, brotherliness, okay. You must be. If you are not a truthful person, you cannot be amazing.
Tell me about your watch. It
is
huge.
That's a gift.
Tell me.
Given to me one of my big brothers who I helped some years back. I even forgot. until he went to Australia. He'd been there for a very long time, and he came down and was looking for me. He finally got me. He brought me a gift from Hussein. He's called Hussein.
Okay.
It's a Tamale brother who is in Australia. Honorable Habib knows him very well. If I mention Hussein, he knows him. They are my friends, so, you know. I have very good friends in the MPP. we do a lot of talking and all that. Yes. I mean, so he brought me that gift.
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh yes, I do. I mean, I like traditional food. Traditional food is what I like. My TZ, then joke with it, and then I come to my Ashanti woman, the fufu, of course.
So you eat the TZ here, then you eat the fufu
so that
here as well.
I don't have a third world war in my house. So you eat the TZ and you eat the fufu, so that I have no peace.
I think you're managing it quite well.
That is it.
How well are you in touch with the ordinary Ghanaian? And I know when I say ordinary Ghanaian, I mean that how well do you know what's happening underground, particularly?
You see, every day I'm on social media, and I monitor what goes on in the media. I monitor a lot what goes on in the media to see their reactions and towards our policies and what we do, to always find a way out to resolve some of the issues for them. And I'm sure if you are going to stay here for a while, you will see that my reception will be full. Yes, because I'm in touch with them always, and they want to listen to them and try to resolve. Some of them, they just need explanation. This morning, I met a lady with some 3 family members. The answers they were looking for was not even here. It wasn't even Accra.
But you provided it.
I provided the answers for them, and they were shocked. I say, hey, you see, if you don't give time to listen to them, you won't know their problem. And so I always have that time to listen to them, explain things to them, and they will get their answers. So I'm always in touch with them, and my WhatsApp is always full, and I have time to respond to every message. I always don't have.
What's your typical breakfast like? And let me have my play a few games as well.
I'm still going to draw you, and you pay for it.
Don't worry, I can afford this drawing. Don't worry. What's your breakfast like in the morning? What would you like to eat in the morning?
Oh, I always go in for my simple tea.
Okay.
Simple tea and that of.
Do you like to milk it?
I don't like milk. I always go raw Lipton, and that's all, and bread.
How much is a pack of Lipton?
It's not even costly. So it's some 10 cedis or 5 cedis.
Are you sure?
That's how I like raw tea. So I just put the Lipton raw like that.
The pack.
And some small sugar, and I'm good to go.
Do you know Olonka?
Olonka, is it that? Yes. My mother was to do it. So
how much is Olonka of sugar?
I have not taken time to go and look at it, but I do know the whole bag, how much they sell it.
The whole bag?
Yeah, the whole bag. But I'm not a fan of sugar, so.
Did you add a slice of bread?
Which
Do
one?
you add a slice of bread at all to your tea?
Yes.
Maybe a cookie or something?
This thing, how did they call it? Granite paste, you know? Granite paste into bread. And then with the raw tea like that, Lipton inside, and I'm good to go.
Okay.
So you see, that's why my wives are happy. They know this man, don't worry yourself. Just get him hot water, you are good to go. He doesn't even eat in the house in the evening to go and cook food for him. He's that type. Don't worry. So they are very happy.
Okay. When you're not working, what do you do for fun?
I listen to a lot of Indian music. Yes. Hindi music. Yeah, laugh. Look at this man. That's what I do. You see, it's interesting. You are laughing.
Indian movie, Indian music. Why?
I know. You see, I like them. I like Indians. They are my friends.
Okay.
Yes. When I'm less busy, I just go to the embassy. I sit, I have fun with them.
Oh, that's why when you were broken, you said the driver should take you to.
Yes. And sometimes we do the dancing. We go and do our Indian music and we dance together. I can dance a lot of Punjab and then Kedal India dances.
At where?
Don't joke. In Ghana here.
But why? Why the taste for
just
Indian
like
music?
You see, if you understand their language, the Hindi language, you won't play any music again.
Do you understand
Hindi? I understood it very well. So I know what they are talking about. It's about love. It's about life. They talk a lot about love and life.
Okay.
How you should live your life and how you should relate with people, family affairs and all that. That's what they talk. So if you take your time and you are listening to their lyrics, you won't play any music again.
So
and in the 70s, you see, that was the only movies that was around. It was Indian movies all over the place. So we took interest in that until the Chinese came, and then these Hollywood people also followed up.
This means you like Indian movies then?
A lot. I have them. I have all the olden Indian music. I have them. All the tracks. I have.
Even the movie itself,
yes,
Indian movie too, you watch?
I watch a lot.
That takes about 2 hours, 3 hours.
I will sit down and watch it from beginning to end. And now the story in there, you'll love it. There's one movie, I'll let you get time to go and watch it. The Najin. Najin. It's a movie about snakes. The two snakes who turn to human beings and they can turn to snakes again.
Why?
So you see, the story is a very interesting story. I mean, if you listen to it and watch it very well, it will tell you a lot of life story about how dedicated a wife is to the husband.
In that movie?
In that movie. They are snakes, all right, but they can change to human beings. And that thing is, in India, they have that kind of myth. They believe in that myth that a snake, when it's reached to some age, it can turn to human beings. Even in Ghana, our own tradition, you know that in the market, if you go, you see our traditional people holding horse whips in the market. You know why they are holding them? People don't know.
Tell me.
They have third eye. There are some people in the market, they are not human beings, they are animals. They turn themselves to also come and market. So
and
when they
spend
see
the
them,
money where?
You don't know, those things have changed. They will whip, when you see them whipping somebody, don't think that they are whipping human being. It's an animal. You see the person running, they will chase the person until they change and get off. Crocodiles and leopards and all, they could change in that form and come to the market and misbehave and get away this. So when you see them in the market holding horse whips, it means a lot. These days you don't see it because of modernization and all that. They hardly come in. The animals don't come. India, they have that kind of thinking. They also have that animals can change. That's why they don't eat meat. That is the reason why if you kill a cow there, you are in big trouble. Because they believe the cow is a mother. When your mother dies, they go and get the milk from the cow to come and feed you. Then now you want to slaughter that mother to eat again.
But do you eat meat yourself?
I eat meat. I'm not a Hinduist. I don't profess Hinduism, so I eat meat. Ghanaian. So I eat plenty of meat. You see? So I enjoy them. I enjoy their movies. I enjoy their music. I listen to them. I go there. We share ideas. We do yoga together. We do one in Northern Region severally. I've sent the High Commissioner there to organize yoga with them. We have a group in Tamale. We call it the Huda Raka India Family Group. Okay. They do a lot of India dances.
You really are in tune with this Indian.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
but do you enjoy at least Ghanaian music at all?
I do. But it's the olden days high life music.
Okay. Do you remember some?
Nana Pedu, Akosi Apofaji, and then Sibo Brothers, and all those old music. I mean, that's what and to the latest part is Lumba Brothers, the music.
Yes, before they split.
Yeah, before they split. Their music, I have all the tracks of Lumba, all the tracks I have it. But the latest ones I'm not so interested in. You know, so those days we live with them. Concert, we're entering concert and then enjoying the bands and all those kind of things. So it's something I do enjoy it a lot.
Okay.
So I enjoy Ghanaian music, my traditional Ghanaian music, high life music. If you want me that side, you will get me plenty.
With
if I don't play my India, then I'm in there. You see me playing my Kujunchi, Akosi Ampofaji.
Let me see if you will.
And all this kind of
Let me see if you would at least go on with your drawing. Let me see if you'd at least recognize some of the music that I'll just play at the moment. And then we'll play some small game as well. It's either true or false, or guilty or not guilty. But let's see. I love music too. I think I'm quite an old soul. So I like to want to listen to the Daddy Lumbers as well. Let's see.
Makuma Toffee.
Okuma Toffee.
Makuma Toffee.
Utichi.
Oh, some TV. I mean, what else is in the TV? Makuma Toffee.
Makuma Mutoffee.
Lumba Brother.
Lumba Brother. Let's see.
Oh.
Brothers. Let's see. Come Toffee. Am I the one not finding the music or it's...
Number one, Akuma Toffee. Aha. Are you using Spotify or check?
I went to iTunes, but let's go to YouTube and see. Lumba Brothers. So I should just type Lumba Brothers and
That
write.
Lumba. It's like Makuma Toffee.
Okay. Let's see.
Now you are talking. You wait there. When you cry, let me say, and why, hey, pam. Hey, babe.
So when you're not listening to the Indian song,
I go for this one.
You go for this one.
That's when I'm not going my India. I go for this one.
When's the last time you listened to the song?
Oh yeah. Every day I play it. When I want peace in the house, I put the India music. They all run around this.
What's the story behind the song?
It reminds me of my days. You see, I always dedicate this music to my two wives.
You dedicate the song to
Yes,
your two wives?
my two wives. Interesting, both of them understand you. They were both raised from the Ashanti land.
Okay.
The first one was raised in Abofo in Ashanti region, and then the second one too is from Mampo. So both of them are from Ashanti stock. Although she's from northern region, but she's from Ashanti stock. You hardly will know that she's from north, because of the way she was born and raised over there. So mostly I play these songs for them.
Like the two of them, or one after the other?
The two of them.
You've had an occasion where one is here, one is here.
Yeah, and I play the music. Yes. They will be happy. They are happy enjoying it together. If I want them to cause trouble, they are stopping and put my Indian music inside. And they don't understand anything about India, so they should understand. So I can have my peace.
Okay. Because you're drawing, I won't interrupt it. So
yes.
I will just maybe ask you a few questions. And this is just an interesting game I think you would like. You're probably, I'll do it on behalf of, if you're guilty.
Okay.
I'll show the guilty and not guilty sign for them.
It is well.
So the first one is, you have ever deleted a tweet because it blew up the wrong way?
Hey, Asamo. I have a Twitter account, but I hardly use it.
Okay.
So
you're not guilty then?
I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty.
You're not guilty. Okay. You have ever privately agreed with an opponent's point on policy?
My opponents don't have any good policies, so I don't agree with them in anything. Their policies are always very bad, backwards. So I can't agree with them in any policy.
So you are not guilty of
No,
this
not guilty. I'm not guilty of that. They don't have good policies. Their policies are always wayward. Yes.
Okay. You just said it in the interview actually.
Yes.
You have gone under a tweet.
Yes.
To read comments. To see what people are saying about you.
Plenty. I read a lot.
You're guilty. And which one shocked you the most? What did you read about yourself that shocked you the most?
I read a lot. Every day, computer is always in news. I read a lot about funny things they write in there. But interestingly, I don't respond. When I read, I only enjoy reading it. But I hardly will respond to you, because that's your thinking. Why should I banter with your thinking? My teaching background doesn't allow that. Everybody has his way of thinking. So it will be difficult for me to banter with you on social media. No, I won't do it. I'll enjoy it. It makes you who you are. What they are thinking is not like you. That's why when you don't come closer to computer, you know much about it. unless you come closer, you know that the things you are, he's not that type.
But what have you heard about you yourself that shocked you most?
I think one was, let me tie that one, that fake doctor.
Ah, yes.
So I laugh, say, that's okay.
But how did you feel about it when GTech
No,
said
it's okay. It's okay.
It?
I mean, you see, GTech they were doing their work. They are doing their work. We shouldn't begrudge them. I mean, if you go into a course, the onus lie on you to find out whether it's accredited or it's not accredited.
Okay.
I mean, that aspect, I should have done my homework well.
I mean, especially for a teacher.
For a teacher. I mean, but because of that time, technology was not up to, going in 2010, around 2010, 2012, we didn't have this technology we are having now. Social media was not all that and those things. So the means of verifying that the course you are entering it, whether that institution is accredited, was limited.
Is it that it was online or something?
It was an online program.
Okay.
So the accreditation is a problem.
So does the school now exist? Does it exist now?
No, it's not.
Did you go back to?
Most of the online courses, they do it for some period. You will see them again. It's not that it didn't exist. It existed all right, but the accreditation was a problem. I mean, so we had that good agreement with GTech. I mean, we made them. It was very nice discussion, lovely one. That's why I laugh when I see all write-ups about it. So, gentlemanly, I say, no, you see, you didn't do your work. You should have known that it's not unaccredited. If you had known, you wouldn't have gone in. You went to the course, paid, did all the courses and all that. But the knowledge is there. I got the knowledge all right in the head. But the title is not anything that is so worth it. Why do you have to worry yourself about it? So when I see write-ups, I laugh. I enjoy reading it.
Okay. You secretly admire a communicator from the opposite party.
Opposite?
You secretly admire a communicator from the other party, the other side. Your friends from the other side.
The other side? Well, my worthy brother, Afrenyo Makin, I do admire him. I mean, his resilience. I mean, I admire him. His resilience is something that I admire a lot. Sometimes, although he's from the opposing side, you sit down, you can pick some pieces from the way he handled his issues and all that. Do you get that?
Yes.
I mean, he's somebody I do admire. Yes.
Which means that you actually even are very guilty.
For admiring him?
Yes.
It's my worthy brother, so I do admire him.
Okay. I mean, for you, I think this is very obvious. You have said that I'll call you back and you never did.
Oh, no, I did. I called a lot.
You're not
when
guilty.
I say I want to call, I'll call back. When I'm in a meeting and you are calling me, I'll just send a message, I'll call back. And when I finish, I'll call you back. Or when you send a message, I'll ask you, send a message, I'll respond. That's one of my strengths in that, because I'm somebody who think that it's important you listen to somebody. Maybe the person has something that is worrying, because I saved somebody's life once. He nearly took his life. He was worried about certain things, and he nearly took his own life.
And he called
He called me, and I picked the call and listened to him and advised him not to. Whilst I was listening, I was running to the place. So I got to him, sat him down, gave him a lot of advice and told him, look, he's a weak person who takes his life. You don't do that. When you are down, there's always an opportunity to get up. I mean, you don't think that that's the end of life.
And today he's alive. And
he's doing fantastic. He's so fantastic. I'm his chief counselor now. He's doing so fantastic. I don't have his permission. I would have mentioned his name.
Yeah.
He's somebody who is known too much. He's doing fantastic. And I told him, Master, after life, it's like that. You go down, you come up. So don't think that's the end of it.
Oh, that's me you're doing.
I say, oh, today be today. You're telling me back to my this. So you want me to
quickly let's get in touch with the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yes.
Trotro or Uber?
Yes.
Trotro or Uber, which one do you choose? Trotro.
Yes.
When was the last time you took Trotro?
Oh, even last week I took Okada. Yes, Okada.
It's quite common.
Yes, Okada. I go for Okada. I go for Trotro. Sometimes I'll park my official vehicle and jump into Trotro. But because people know me, sometimes they say, hey, but Honorable, I say, hey, oh yeah. Yes, okay, well, let me do my thing and go.
Why?
When you sit in there, you listen to a lot of stories. you hear a lot. Those who don't know you, they speak out. You are quiet and you listen to their sentiments, what they say about your government, what you are doing. Then you come and help to formulate ways to handle those matters. So it's not by mistake I sometimes hop into
Banku or Wache?
Of course, I'll go for Banku, you know it. You know I don't want trouble in our house, so I'll go for Banku.
You go for Banku?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cognac or whiskey?
Oh, those ones too high.
Really? Which one do you like? Fanta or Coke? Fanta or Coke?
No, they are sugar.
So which one? Pito or Brukutu?
Eh?
Pito or Brukutu? Cognac or whiskey is too hard.
No, you see, I'm not a fan of drink. I don't drink.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of it. But once in a while, as usual, I mean.
That once in a while, which one will you drink?
Like
a whiskey or a cognac?
You go for Star. A bottle, this small mini Star. I'm not a fan.
You're a beer person.
Just something, yeah.
Okay.
Or sometimes we go for this Bubra, you know, there's this Bubra at ANC, this thing. We do Bubra there.
Bubra there, you go there and have a chilled one.
Yes. I mean, this is natural, but I'm not a fan of
okay.
So that aspect is not like.
What fascinates you? What fascinates you on a woman? You're married already, but what fascinates you? The legs, the hair, the skin color.
Oh, you see, my days, those days when we're young boys and misbehaving. Yes, we could go in looking for those features and all those kind of things. But I've gone past those stages now. I mean, I'm now a family man, so I've lost that memory of this for what will, because I hardly have that time. Seriously, I don't. If you want me, you might see me on elections and then election management and GFEC. I'm still researching more.
Do the women worry you?
Those days they used to worry me.
Now
I was a darling boy. I mean, because of the work I do, and those days I could dance a lot during Embassy Double Do. I was a participant in.
What's that?
You see, you see, you people are now coming. There used to be a dance competition in Ghana called Embassy Double Do in the 80s up to the early 90s.
Okay.
Yes, I know a KKD. He was the MC for those programs, dance competition. Yes, we were part of it.
You were dancing too? Are you a dancer too?
Very good dancer, don't joke. We were doing it. I participated in most of the prelims in Northern Region and all that. And the Embassy Double Do. We did a lot of things in the 80s.
I think you have lived. And this is how I'll end my interview with you.
But you have to get me my India music and play it.
There used to be one that was popular. Bonnie, would you classify that as Indian music? Bonnie, bia maya uyinara majinwe unse mangeni.
No, he was just trying to corrupt an Indian song.
So you know him?
I know him. It's from Disco Dancer. That movie is called Disco Dancer. That's where he took those things. There's a song, the Jimmy, Aja, Jimmy. That's where he took that thing, and it's a song. Jimmy is a name. He said, Aja, come. Jimmy, come. That's what he's saying. Okay. So he turned it to I could give you one track and you play it, and I'll tell you what it is, and you will be laughing.
Okay, tell me.
You just type in Terry, T-E-R-E.
R-E.
And then you have Jaisai, J-A-I-S-E.
J-A-I-S-E.
Yeah. You see Terry Jasa?
Yakana.
Play that song. Terry Jasa, Jaskana. Ya Jasayana, Ya Jasayari Dunia, Tera Mera Apasana. Terry Jasaya, where will I get a friend like you? It's because of you that I'm living together. And I'm who I am in this world. Because of you. Where am I going to get that friend again? Terry Jasaya can. Yarana, that's a friendship.
So can you do the dance?
I can dance this one for you. But only that the dress is not proper. It has its dress.
It has its dress, eh?
Yes.
But this one, he's wearing a suit too in the
I
video.
would say, yes, it does. This man is still alive. He's the one we used to call Jiwa, Amitabh Bachchan. He's now in the 90s.
And this is 1981.
Yeah, this was a song, Yarana. The film is called Yarana, friendship.
Okay.
So when India say Yarana, that's a friendship. And that's the title of the film. And he's telling you, Terry, just say, just come. Yarana. Why can I get a friend like you?
You're
You
so
have made
amazing.
it. You are so
Rashid Tanko Computer, you're so amazing. Next time you see me, will be a lot of questions about GFEC.
and that would be so interesting.
Yes.
That would be so interesting.
You were just saying that in the last 9 months you have done a lot. What one thing would you say you have done in the last 9 months?
We have been able to rebrand the GFEC, bring in the corporate directorate to make sure that our presence is felt in the Ghanaian landscape, and then open up the regional secretariat for the first time. We didn't have that. Now we have regional secretariat of GFEC across the 16 regions functioning very well. And then we've also created a unit for the rural telephone, which is our major one, the rural telephone, to take care of the need of our people, because our chiefly is how to make sure that we connect the rural communities so that they can also make calls, make sure that they have access to whatever you are doing online and then or this and offline. These are the things we are trying to do, because the major telcos don't go in there. So now we want to make sure that we penetrate to the rural communities and get them hooked up to the digital world. And so we are on course on that, and people are getting on well.
Today I come in peace.
Let
me show them.
I have finished, but I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere.
Very impressed. That is my hair. And then those are the batches on
it's a
my
long time.
outfit as well.
So today I'm just trying my hand.
For somebody who is an artist, I definitely can see that you.
I'm bringing it out
yes,
small.
Yes.
To develop it.
I'll wait for the one that I'll pay for, because I'm surely not going to pay for this one. But thank you so much for sitting with us on Personality Profile today.
It's a pleasure.
I'm excited that you made it to watch today's episode. I'm Emefa Adeti. Thank you for watching.